that in the earlier part of today's town hall, where Vancouver Monkeys is, they are having a meetup, apparently in an Italian restaurant. Well, Vancouver is pretty far from Italy, so I guess for them to feel Italy, one of the shortest cut way is to really just go to an Italian restaurant. Kawabunga Jones, I hope that helped to do you some little bit of justice there. Vancouver has better Italian. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, this is a very dangerous statement to me. I'm just going to move on with the rest of the town hall. I'm not getting myself into this politics. All right, announcements if you didn't hear. Monkey Foundry, this is a big week for Monkey Foundry. We have some updates there. We'll share with you later on as well. But most importantly, we announced the 3 program advisors to start off with. First, Miro, which is the head of BD at Soulflare, one of our biggest partners slash lover slash supporter. We're super excited and honored to be able to bring Miro on board here to join us. Jielun as well. Jielun is a friend IRL. I shared with him about, the Monkey Foundry program specifically, and had the chance to share a little bit more in depth about this with him. And he is a program director at Plug and Play, which is a global incubator. And he personally has worked with over 95 different startups all across Southeast Asia over the past years. And he himself is an early stage investor and advisor as well. So we're super honored to be working with him on that. Huge shout out to the entire Monkey Foundry team as well for onboarding and curating, this whole lineup of advisors and also the mentors to expect. Now, how can this be complete if we don't bring on board Norm, who is also a fellow co-founder of MonkeDAO, and co-founder of Moonwalk, and of course, the man behind Bonk. So with these 3 program advisors, we're super excited to, kickstart the next phase of Monkey Foundry. All that we can say, if you see Benny, if you see Moonsettler in the chat, you should know that it is going to be a big and busy way. But most importantly, remember to follow the Monkey Foundry X handle. All right. There will be the revealing of the mentors, which apparently is looking like the secret cabal forming up really soon. And we'd love to see that. All right, so Monkey 101, first steps for new Monkey. I really love seeing this content. This piece of content is something new. Well, if you have a friend or two who just joined MonkeDAO and you are curious around what the MonkeDAO culture is all about and how to quickly give him a quick overview of what MonkeDAO vibe is about and quickly get acquainted and get onboarded onto MonkeDAO, this is probably the page that you should share with them. Now, shout out to Bipsy for putting this together. This is really helpful and meant to be lighthearted and fun. So join Town Hall every Friday. Say hi. Don't forget to do your intro. I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Get yourself verified on Metrica. Join the Discord. Join one of the Telegram global chats. Well, join the Telegram global chat for MonkeDAO. And of course, find a local chapter near you. There's also, a lot of cool banners, cool Giphy, register for the Monday Monkey Spotlight, set up your banana stamp profile, check out Monkey Foundry, Monkey Ventures, and possibly a few more along the way. Now, if you are interested in a little bit of the more geeky stuff, there's also the vision statement, the code of conduct, where we highly encourage committee members to just be a little bit more cautious in terms of, the engagement or the exchanges that you have in Discord, just to make sure that, we continue to keep it a welcoming environment for each and every fellow monkey across different walks of life. All right. So, of course, there's the governance and vote proposal process if you are interested. And the final parting words from Bipsy here is to always be a good monkey. All right, I see a lot of text saying hi. Hi, Chandan. Good to see you. Aki, very interesting. I love how that banana is glittering. Market prediction time. Bear incoming or trap. I feel like we should, set up one of these prediction game, maybe, with our friends MetaFight or something during Town Hall Live so that you guys can just press up or down along the way throughout the whole 60 minutes. Could be a fun little experiment to do. All right, so onward to the favorite segment, Moonsettler, as he calls it, is a trap. We trap the markets. All right. So onward to our favorite section of the newsletter. This is the monkey content. This is quite literally our favorite section of the newsletter because we get to welcome new monkeys to the family. Cryptio, which is part of the Nomu collective as well, just join us at MonkeDAO. Welcome, Cryptio. Maytex Maytex.so, GM, Goldfinger, Igor. So she had an interesting game idea as well. I hope she's not drunk because today is only two counts of jokes aside. This is not counted, of course. Hanami Fossito. So just bought myself a monkey, new to the Monkey Dao fam. Would love to connect with fellow builders, super team folks, and currently building Fossy LOL, a prediction social layer. See you around France if you are available or if you're near. All right, monkey business in London. Lots of monkey meetup that just went down. We'll share a little bit in sections dedicated for it as well. Chrissy also posted about monkeys, sending flowers to my fellow monkey girls, April, Fibonacci, Andy, and Orang Utan. Well, I'm pretty sure Orang Utan kind of sneaked in there, but it's lovely to still see the graphic. All right, so hope you guys are excited about the monkey content. Highly encourage you to continue to tag Monkey Foundry, Monkey Ventures, Monkey Down, and hopefully a few more handles that you'll start to see pop up really soon. Part of the wider Monkey DAO ecosystem. But every time you put out a monkey post, we would always love to be kept in the loop. So one way to make sure that we can try to feature you as much as possible is to tag us as much as you can. Any post that you put out, just tag all of us. All right. And as Rocky will put it, onboarding more Titan team members to drive growth even further. And if you are not aware, every Titan team member is actually a monkey. And part of the Titan onboarding process is that the new team member, if they don't already have a monkey, needs to get a monkey. And we love to hear things like that. All right, so before we move on, what does the DAO offer? We do have the Monday Monkey Spotlight, which is a space for builders to come on board and share about the wider ecosystem. So if you are interested to be a part of it, please fill out the form and then DM our amazing BBs, BC, and NBC will be able to help you get set up very quickly and be lined up for one of the Monday Monkey Spotlight session. The banana stand, as we highlighted earlier as well, it's super duper important for you to get hold of your banana stand profile and make sure that you are set up properly. I see that I am tagged pretty actively. Bro is more volatile than crypto, so I just went to watch a performance. Okay. I'm not going to comment on this because I feel like I may know a little bit more information that I'm supposed to. Kawabunga Jones commented sexy women's dealer. All right, so I'm just going to try to finish up the newsletter. The last point I want to mention before we do the shout out for Alpha Minters and Kawabunga Jones Monkey Music is Monkey Ventures. You should see our lovely monkey Papi Chulo Grim in the town hall today. This monkey is also part of this amazing sub collective called the Monkey Ventures, which is going through some very interesting and very exciting structuring process. And we look forward to be able to share more information with you really soon. But it's exciting to see Papi Chulo here in the town hall with us today. All right, so with that, this is the 196th edition of the Banana Split. I hope you guys are excited to go through it as much as we do, sharing it with you. And without further delay, it's time to go on and talk a little bit about the Monkey Meetup feature. Now, if you're not aware, the local ambassadors, as we have initially set it up, was only meant for 10 local chapters to start off. Now, ever since we started that chapter, I think a year on or so, today we have, well, more than a year or so approximately, but today we have around, I would say, 25 or so, and out of which I think 80 to 90% of them are actually active local chapters, where we define them as at least one, local meetup that is organized every 3 months. And we decided to do a little bit of a lovely feature to showcase our global community so that we all can get a good understanding and a good sensing on how active the community is like. Now, of course, Discord may be a little bit slower. Sometimes we see market conditions go up, go down. It goes a little bit faster, slower here and there. But nevertheless, it's always helpful to remind us that MonkeDAO also has a side of the community that is super duper active in real life across the world. Now, first and foremost, there's the Toronto Monkeys that gathered for a slightly different meetup this week, which is filled with poker games in Toronto, especially, and powered by Flojo. Croatia as well, as we highlighted in the newsletter front page today. Amazing Boana, who helped us host this, planting the MonkeDAO flag in Croatia, proud and white. There's the Serbia Monkey Meetup. That's wow. Every time I look at the Serbia Monkey Meetup, I get a little bit afraid, and my heart, sort of goes a little bit of a beat boop kind of pace, just because the size of the Serbia Monkey chapter is always growing from time to time. And it's really impressive to watch it all come together from the first picture they took until today. So shout out to all the amazing monkey, Bipsy as well, who's inside, here, the town hall with us, and also the many, many amazing monkeys who has helped to grow the Serbia Monkey chapter very actively. And of course, Taiwan has been super religiously organizing these monkey meetups. Quite literally, almost every other month, they'll be out there choosing some of the most fancy and comfortable spots, even if it means they have to top it up and pay for their own expense. They still try to get together with their fellow monkeys every single month. So this is really, really lovely and super encouraging to see. Nothing sort of makes us happier than watching our fellow monkeys come together every single month. All right, I do also want to do a quick mention to Hex. PIPSQ8, Peeps Q8 says that this is his first Monkey Town Hall. Pleased to meet you all. Please help us welcome Peeps Q8. If this is your very first Monkey Town Hall, hope you have a great time here and you like this community. Most importantly, welcome to MonkeDAO. Now, there is also 256 Hex, who is the Japanese or Tokyo Monkey Ambassador. They also held their Japanese Monkey Meetup in Tokyo today. They chatted about, Pokemon cards, Breakpoint, Monkey Hotel, talked about the Cypherpunk Hackathon, crypto communities, and the MonkeDAO Ambassador role especially. Now, so this is where our fellow monkeys come together. If you guys are interested to be part of a local chapter, again, the reminder is to go and join one of the local chapters closest to your city, and you can find the entire list in the Discord under the IRL Telegram thread. All right, so fear not, there's still a bunch of monkey meetup upcoming. Monkeys Do Italian, Monkeys Lunch Netherlands, Japan Monkey Meetup in Tokyo that just took place right now, and MonkeDAO Paris, the one where it was all about food. Apparently, Simon also just leaked that he is heading to MonkeDAO Paris, the MonkeDAO Paris meetup. So if you are going to be there, you can look out for Simon as well. All right, so these are the 4 meetups that are happening, but I'm sure this is not exhaustive at all. Highly encourage you to, and also remind you to actively ping your local ambassadors to find out when exactly is the next meetup happening, so you can also be a part of it. All right, so it's time to move on now. As we highlighted earlier, it's been a big, big week for Monkey Foundry. Shout out especially to LilyPad. I know she may not be here with us today, but LilyPad has been doing an amazing job. I think both Benny, Static, Dev, Moonsetter especially, can vouch for it as well. The content that she's just been churning out has been really, really one of the top-notch ones. I've been just super impressed. But with her help as well, amplifying the work across the Monkey Foundry X handle, we also were able to attract over 230 applications, and with well, an insane amount of call and requests to keep the application open. But unfortunately, there is indeed a deadline that has been put out. And while we try to, bring on board as many teams as possible to try to apply, there is still a timeline that we have to adhere to in terms of the deadline and force. All right. So shout out to everyone who applied for it. The team looks forward to reviewing each and every application that we've received. And it's going to be a very, very fun week. And Moonsettler and Benny will spend a lot of time, well, should I say, very intimate time together looking at all of our applications. And we will be sharing more updates soon. But as Moon may have shared or Benny may have shared in the chat earlier as well, stay tuned for more updates coming from the Monkey Foundry X handle next week as well. All right, so there is also the next agenda item that we wanted to share with everybody, that we are doing something new. Now, as part of the constant process to find different ways to ensure that we can have more information shared in a more transparent manner. And also, I think if you haven't noticed, the MonkeDAO contributors slash inner jungle team has been expanding very, very progressively. And this means that the MonkeDAO team size today is a lot bigger than what we initially had. Well, although the core team could only be limited to the 4 to 5 of us today, but the MonkeDAO inner jungle is actually so much bigger. Inclusive of teams across the Monday Monkey Spotlight, teams across like Monkey Patrol, Monkey Foundry, Monkey Ventures, and so many other teams that come together and especially our local chapters. It's sometimes a little bit now challenging that we have noticed for everyone to be kept updated, especially part of the inner jungle, to know what exactly the other teams are doing. Now, as part of this feedback that we have received and also part of the internal review, we've decided to sort of switch up the monthly office hour series a little bit. Usually we have the 50-minute session set aside for the office hour. Instead of doing the full 50 minutes for an open Q&A, we're going to split it up with a 25 minutes. Basically, the first half of it will be inviting, the vertical leads, which means individuals who are leading, teams like Monkey Ventures, Monkey Foundry, Monkey Patrol, the Monday Monkey Spotlight, or things like newsletter, etc., including our local ambassadors as well, to come on and share with us what some of the things are happening across their vertical, if there is something relevant to share. So we're going to keep the structure relatively easy. So teams will likely come on board and share with us what are some of the big wins, what are some of the maybe the areas that could have been tightened up a little bit better, and most importantly, what could be some of the asks that they may have for the wider committee or for the cross-function teams. Now, the goal for doing this new structure of monthly office hour is for us to be able to cross-pollinate better, for the contributors, us as contributors within MonkeDAO, to know and be kept better updated on what's exactly happening within MonkeDAO across different verticals, etc. Now, as you may already be aware as well, these office hour sessions are also made available to every single committee member. So by coming on board and joining us, in these sessions, you can also get a more wholesome and holistic view. That's our goal, at least, on the latest happening coming from each vertical lead themselves directly. All right, so this is going to be the new series that we're going to roll out, a slightly new structure. We don't expect it to be perfect, but it is indeed stated to be rolled out starting from December. So bear with us as we continue to roll it out, test out the structure, and see what works. But it's going to be a pretty fun process overall. All right. Is that due to what Jeremy said about you and Benny? Cross-pollinate. Ben, I don't really want to comment on that. That is a pretty dangerous comment for me to reply to. All right, so that's the monthly office hour. Hope you guys are excited. But most importantly, aside from this new structure, a gentle reminder once again, this office hour is not for any one of us, but this office hours is really set aside and designed for you as the committee members. You have any feedback, any sort of suggestions, any ideas you want to share with us, this is the platform to be a part of. Or you just want to come and hang out and get caught up with updates on a more intimate level. Now that we have this new structure, this is also the platform to come by and join us for. All right, so take note of that. Starting December, the first Friday of December, we'll be rolling this out. All right, so next up, let's talk a little bit about the fun part. The countdown has already officially started. I believe this is T minus 26 or 25 now from where I am. Just approximately 25 to 26 days more to Breakpoint Abu Dhabi. We started this group with a mere 50 to 75 monkeys at Breakpoint Abu Dhabi. Today, we are more than 300 monkeys at Breakpoint Abu Dhabi. And it is absolutely insane. By looking at the numbers that are online, you can be rest assured that these are real human beings. And every single group that we put together, they are actually gated by Metrica, so you don't have to worry about random people joining the group just to beef up the number. We don't do things like that. Neither do we see the need to. So if you are going to be at Monkey Breakpoint Abu Dhabi, this is the group chat you need to join up and be a part of. All right, go to the let me link the chat. Where is the IRL? Here we go. So IRL announcements and Telegram groups. Here we go. Let me copy the link and I drop it here. So here you go. Go and find the official Breakpoint Abu Dhabi group here and join up there. Most importantly, although Moonsettle is right, we still want to remind everybody to still be very, very careful. We try to do our very best to make sure that we protect the environment and no bad actors can come through with the help of the amazing monkey patrols who try to be on standby for malicious links that are shared. But we do want to assure you that sometimes these bad actors become so sophisticated that they can actually still go through the gates. So be very, very careful. Most importantly, and if you do see suspicious links, be very careful to try to not interact with them. All right. So if you're still on the edge, should I join Breakpoint or not? This is probably your call to do so. Now, we have also received some sort of a request to be on the official waiting list of the Monkey Hotel. The Monkey Hotel is now officially sold out with 130 rooms. While we can't assure you whether there will be any extra rooms or not, if you do want to be on the official waiting list, because usually these things do happen where members sign up, but then unfortunately for various reasons, personal or non-personal, they may not be able to make it. In such situations or circumstance, we would be able to pair you up with the individual, either to do a direct transfer or set up a special arrangement or the equivalent. So please, if this is you, you are still on the fence or you have decided to go to Breakpoint, but you do not have a hotel sorted out yet, DM myself or DM Bipsy, as Bipsy has just put it in the Discord chat as well. We are going to try to help find you a warm place to keep you safe. And when you are in a hotel with a bunch of monkeys, it is probably very, very safe. Of course, I hesitated before I try to repeat that statement. And I wonder why. Okay, jokes aside, this is the third time I'm using it for this week. Now we want to share a little bit around the Breakpoint event lineup. This is an alpha, or rather an update that we haven't exactly shared yet. Now, if you are looking at the screen that is being shared, this is a quick giveaway. Basically, if you look at the banner, there should be one partner's brand that reminds you of it straight away, and that is none other than SoFlag. Now, we're super excited to announce that we are onboarding Soulflare to be the key partner, key activation partner for the Monkey Hotel Welcome Mixer, where we will be announcing some very exciting alpha and updates coming from the Monkey Foundry team. You will be able to watch Benny, watch Moonsettler wear themselves or dress themselves up in suits, but the monkey form of suits, to share some of the exciting updates on Monkey Foundry there during the Monkey Hotel Welcome Mixer as well. And Soulflare being a key activation partner and also the key event partner for this Monkey Hotel Welcome Mixer will hopefully be able to share with us some pretty exciting updates as well. All right, so once again, shout out to Soulflare. We're so excited to have the opportunity to work with them once again to make the Monkey Hotel Welcome Mixer a very fun experience for everyone. Well, I don't even own a suit. Time to change that. Well, actually, the real suit is in your Monkey NFT. That's the real suit. All right, so if you haven't signed up yet, let me see if I have the link handy. Take note that this is a welcome mixer specifically set aside for the Monkey Hotel guests. Another way to get access to this specifically is to get hold of the secret welcome pack that is listed on our Shopify website, shop.monkeydao.io. That gives you the secret merch that is prepared for Breakpoint this year, plus the goodie bags or whatnot equivalent, plus this Monkey Hotel welcome mixer. All right. Oh, according to Ben, it is sold out. Unfortunately. Okay, we would have really loved to make it available for you, but it actually went out earlier than we had imagined it to be. All right. So just 1 second, let me find the lovely link and then I will drop it to us as well. So if folks who are here and you are staying in the Monkey Hotel, his monkey is wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Puppy, if you imagine hard enough, it can be anything you want to be. That's what you taught me. All right, jokes aside, here we go. This is the Monkey Hotel Welcome Mixer on Luma. Remember to sign up if you haven't. All right, so it's time to move on to this event that I have been super duper excited about. I couldn't sleep for a good 1 to 2 days because I was thinking about, this Monkey Beyond the Dunes. Now, aside from the fact that this is a really fun experience, because most crypto events are going to bring you to a bar, bring you to a restaurant where you have food, when you meet people, where you do networking, do the whole drill over and over again. MonkeDAO is going to bring you out of the typical conference environment, out into the sand, not exactly the jungle, but right into the sand and through the sand, into the dunes especially. Now, aside from the very fun local experience that you are going to get by being part of the Monkey Beyond the Dunes, we have officially privatized the event, and there will be some announcements that can be expected at the Monkey Beyond the Dunes. We plan to make this the Monkey event of the year, where we will share some of the very exciting updates, basically us across the entire team. Had to contain a little bit of that excitement that took place over the last 48 hours or so as we started to envision what exactly the experience would be like and what sort of announcements can come true for us. So this is going to be an event that you don't want to miss. Now, the great news of it all is that this event specifically required a special reservation, which is why there was a setup of a refundable deposit of 29 USD or the equivalent. Feel free to go check it out if you are curious around what that is. But the whole idea is to try to reduce the risk of potential fallout so that we can still proceed with the event. All right. So if you haven't signed up yet, I highly encourage you to do so. And I kid you not, the total signups, and these are paid signups, take note, is now officially 193. So that means 193 individuals have signed up for the Monkey Beyond the Dunes. And of course, this is an event set aside for fellow monkeys alone. There is a capacity. I don't want to say that there's no capacity because that's what we said for the Monkey Hotel, but it sort of got taken up so quickly until we had zero choice but to limit it. So if you are heading to Breakpoint, our last request for you is to seriously consider setting some time aside to touch sand with us on the 13th of December. Now, think about it this way: you've worked really hard for the whole year. You deserve a day at the dunes, and come and spend your day at the dunes and experience the Abu Dhabi local experience with none other than your loveliest community, MonkeDAO. All right, so see you there, 13 December. You don't want to miss that event. All right, so it's enough of I will raise anyone else's camel. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why no alcohol before the camel activities or the sand dunes crazy activity. The alcohol probably comes later. Otherwise, there's only X number of ambulance that will be available in the sand dunes. All right, so it's time to move on now. I'm sure you guys are pretty done with listening to Jamie speak. Let's bring up one of the most talented monkey in creating this Giphy. Let me try to find the Giphy. Oh, okay. Maybe it's under sticker. Here we go. So if I send this sticker, we will all know who's going to come up and talk about partnership. Whenever you're ready, Susie, please take over the stage.
I was wondering who you're gonna say as talented because I was like, which of us are actually talented here? We are all like a little retarded, and then I heard stickers, and I was like, okay, never mind, it is me. But anyway, um, yeah. So what I wanna let you guys know is that if you there's a joke that I'm about to say. But anyway, if you guys are seeing the opportunities channel, please go to the opportunities channel and sign up for alpha using the form for this the upshot drop. The reason being, and this alpha is only dropped here in town hall, is that sometime next week we will be having very exciting MonkeDAO packs, like prediction cards. So you can only play the packs if you are already signed up in the alpha. I mean, that would be a lot easier rather because you have to sign up and then you have to and then they will have to DM you for you to get in. So in order for you to, be able to play the monkey cards, you have to sign up in the opportunities channel. So because since you guys are very active and come for a town hall, I'm giving you the opportunity to type in the chat what sort of prediction cards you would like to see. Like for example, will Cersei be drunk in the next town hall? And then something like that. So yeah, just type whatever you wanna see in the cards, and I'll try to incorporate them into the cards that we have because I'm submitting a list of cards that's like that'll be fun. But okay, so that's all. Remember to go to opportunities. Let me just do the thing and sign in the form and make sure that you are in the alpha of this so you can have some fun doing this. Maybe one of the questions we have is like, will Jamie says more than 10 jokes aside before the end of the year? Something like that. Yeah, jokes aside. But okay, let's move on to the next slide. Insider trading. Yeah, so this is just a highlight. Shout out to Magic Eden and also Papi Chulo who is in the chat today. Yeah, so Magic Eden is trying to just put in more fun into NFTs and support like the whole NFT ecosystem. So what happens is like when there's a lot of the volume in the NFTs, some of a percentage of the fees generated, as you can see from the slide, will go back into buying them on Magic Eden, and also they'll just hold this collection essentially. So I think that's like great for us when NFTs are so fun, but at the same time the volume is like pretty shit. So yeah, if you wanna buy monkey, like if you're planning to buy a monkey anyway, just buy it on Magic Eden, and then they might sweep our floors. I mean, they will when they get to enough fees. So you buying a monkey that you're planning to buy anyway might help pump our floors. So that is all I have to say. Goodbye, everybody.
Alrighty, thank you, Cersei. Really appreciate that. This is super helpful. I think the TLDR on the Magic Eden Alpha is that just use Magic Eden. Well, regardless if you are trading, Gen 2, Gen 3, or any other NFTs, and you want to sort of contribute in any case, since you're going to use the marketplace to some form of a flywheel equivalent that they are trying to incubate. Magic Eden is doing this fun little experiment, and they've seen pretty decent success now. In the over the last 24 hours or so, with some of the numbers across various collections. And Papi Chulo apparently said that he will match the numbers, and maybe he will put enough pressure to double the 15% to 30%. So yes, just use Magic Eden. He just agreed to it by responding to that. He said, "Bro thinks I'm not poor." Okay, this is his command that he will be doing that. Pick up 2 Gen 3 and sold some tokens on ME. All right, congratulations, Vic. Hope you like your Gen 3 most importantly. So this is the alpha that Papichulo has to share with us. It's time to now move on to Monkey Foundry Podco updates. This week we want to share with you, and most importantly, remind you that our friend Kyle at MPay is still offering $15 to any monkeys, quite literally any monkeys who gets a black card, and they also open early access to their virtual accounts with zero fee ACH on ramps for US clients or US users. Basically, imagine from your bank straight to your AMP wallet. Well, cut out Coinbase and other SECs and whatnot. This is one great alternative for you to consider. So free money, $15. Anyone who set up your MPay, get a black card, feel free to reach out to Kyle if you have any additional questions you may have. Indeed, as Kyle has put it, well, when I try to read it, it sounds very weird. So yes, Cersei, I did try to stop myself for a little bit there. So before this recording gets snipped and shared around for the wrong reasons, Kyle, I'm gonna politely reject reading that out. But cut out CEX from your life. This is much safer. Alrighty, so yes, this is 2 a.m. Imagine if someone were to hear me saying that, it would be extremely awkward in Singapore. All right, so here we go. These are all the agenda updates that we've prepared for you this week, and it's time to now transit to one of our favorite section, which is to welcome new monkeys to the family. Now, aside from coming on board our town hall to catch up on the latest updates every single week, one of the most important element is for us to be able to welcome new monkeys, to meet our new monkeys most importantly, and shower them with some of the love that they very much well deserve. All right. Forgot to link alpha on events in Abu Dhabi. I thought we just mentioned about it. Ben apparently has some alpha, and we will be able to share some of it. So Ben, just DM me in the meantime while we wait for some of our amazing new monkeys. I think Peeps Q8 did mention in the chat that he is he is new here, or this is his very first town hall. So if this is your first town hall, or you've just joined us over the last couple of weeks or so, and you have not yet had the opportunity to come up and say hi, we would love to take this opportunity to welcome you up the stage, to do a quick intro of yourself. Feel free to let us know your background, how you got to know of MonkeDAO, and what you do in Web3, etc., and how we could potentially be of help. All right, share alpha in the chat while Jamie is not paying attention. So if you are new, please let us know. We would love to invite you up the stage. I see that our amazing monkey Peeps SQ8 has now joined us. And this offer, of course, is to anyone and everyone in the audience as well. If you are a new monkey, I believe I recognize almost 80% of us here. So don't worry, don't try to jump through the hoops. I think I have pretty good memory. But in any case, it's time to now join us to welcome Peeps Q8, which looks almost like our amazing DJ TD77. Now, welcome to MonkeDAO Peeps Q8. Very excited to meet you. All right, let's see if there is a little bit of a technical glitch. We have you up the stage now. If this is a convenient time, we would love to just have you do a quick intro. Feel free to just unmute yourself and give us a quick intro or rundown of yourself. Well, in the meantime, if there are any new monkeys, just tag myself, tag Moon, and we would love to have you. All right, I see that you have your mic unmuted. Let's try and see if the audio now works. GM. Okay, it seems like we do have a little bit of a mic situation. Let us see. I have just checked that your permission should be good, but you may see that within the settings itself, there could be a little bit of a mute button that you may need to just turn off. So click onto the user settings and click onto audio, and let's try again and see if this works. All right, worst case scenario, you could also type it out on the Town Hall Tech Chat thread and we can read it on your behalf. But otherwise, feel free to keep trying and we will try our very best to help you resolve this ideally. All right. Okay. No worries at all. Pips QA is totally fine. Indeed, this is a very common situation, so don't feel bad or awkward about this at all. Every time Discord does have a slightly interesting situation when we bring new monkeys out, although it takes a little bit of a setup to get organized. But in any case, we're super excited to meet you. Thank you so much for taking time to join us on our town hall today. If you do want to give us a quick rundown, feel free to type it in the town hall tech chat thread and we would love to bring you up. All right, EPJTL is also new apparently, so we'd love to bring him up if he's around. If there are any more new monkeys aside from Aki, because Aki is going to demand 50% of Monet, I have seen this happening for the last 1 week now without fail. Every time he sees me online, he's going to type out 50%. So if you're going to bring Aki up the stage, he's going to talk about 50% today. EPJTL GM, welcome to MonkeDAO. Aki just mentioned that you just joined us recently. This is our Monkey Weekly Town Hall where we run through some of the latest updates and also welcome new monkeys to the family. If you are available and you do want to come up and say hi and have a couple of minutes or two to share, we would love to get to meet you. All right, we have Peeps Q8 that just sent his intro across, although his mic is a little bit brick today, but nevertheless, we're still super excited to be able to meet him. So welcome Peeps Q8, very excited to meet you. He would like to say that hello, I'm Peeps Q8 from Kuwait, a GCC country. So Abu Dhabi is close and I'm definitely going to Breakpoint. I've been in crypto since 2017, in NFT since 2021. Wow, definitely an OG for sure. I bet sometimes you just count the number of white hairs we all have. But jokes aside, but got my first monkey a month or two ago. Welcome to the family once again. And I was looking for a community and I found a few. And monkey was my Solana community pick. Super excited and very thankful that you found us. Very grateful that you have found this as your Solana community pick. And I hope you'll continue to find a home in here as well. Welcome to MonkeDAO once again, and we look forward to seeing you at Monkey Breakpoint 2025. Alrighty, so if there are no new monkeys that just join us. Oh, okay, EPJ. I'm gonna do one last shot to try to invite you to come out and speak. But otherwise, no worries at all. Regardless if it's this week or next week, every single Friday at 12 p.m. EST, we're gonna be here ready to welcome you up the stage. So you can run once, you can run twice, but you can never run forever. All right, just kidding. We are not hostile at all. This is a platform for us to show love. So don't worry, understand that it's not always going to be the most convenient, but just know that we are always going to be here waiting to welcome you and would love to get to meet you proper at some point. All right, welcome to MonkeDAO once again. Give EPJTL a great welcome. Although he's not able to join us, it's still lovely to have him here. Welcome to MonkeDAO once again. All right, if there are no new monkeys, I believe this is the tail end of the agenda this week. As we have highlighted earlier at the start of this town hall, regardless of the market conditions, whatever is up, whatever is down, every Friday is almost a religious thing that we do now. One of the best way to spend your Friday to kickstart your weekend is to come together with fellow monkeys. Now, saying from the actual depths of my heart, it is indeed one of the few things I look forward to, especially after having a long week. All you want to do is just to have a great time, and hang out with fellow monkeys is one of the most lovely thing that you can do for yourself across the entire week. So once again, appreciation everyone for taking an hour out of your busy schedules. Hope you are excited for the weekends. Remember to touch grass, spend some time with your loved ones, and we look forward to see you in the upcoming week, and especially for Breakpoint. It's time to send a pump it up vibes. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.